I'm just kidding. I love RTSs actually. Well, Red Alert, anyways, but that's about it. Shout out to Red Alert 1 through 3 and Yuri's Revenge. Yuri's Revenge was good. People don't talk about that one enough, but it lets you mind control people's enemy units, and that was dope. Anyways, where the fuck were we? I'll stop the jazz momentarily. I have a mention. What the fuck? Oh, nice. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to turn this jazz off because it makes me just want to put on like a radio voice. Just being like, you're watching Vecna's Finest Dwellers at twitch.tv/Tom McAllister or something.
We're all from the 1920s, see?
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
This just in. We have a new princess in Kudamesh. Read all about it. Read all about it. Sarmenti arrested. Due to be executed. Alright, so last time we left off, we had all just arrived at the royal castle in Kudamesh in the capital of Hyacea. We had just discovered that Velfi is heir to the throne. We also discovered that Ewan's entire gang was massacred. Sarmenti had a very, very, I think, world record-breaking trial. How quick it went. Never has someone admitted guilt and been sentenced so quickly in, I think, the history of ever. So
not until Saul Goodman airs.
True. Actually true. And thusly, we find ourselves the following day at the castle. Everyone presumably had their own rooms at the castle, got to rest up, such and such. And with that, we are going to join our party with whatever everyone else finds themselves doing. Aside from Sarmenti, because you're stuck in a cell, presumably, at the moment.
I mean, I could be.
Yeah, we would think. So with that, I want to get everyone's input on what they're doing during the following morning. After the fact. Assuming you're all still at the castle and such and such. Let's start with Tim. What's Rohan getting up to this time in the morning?
I would say that being around a castle is probably really out of Rohan's element. Yep. So he's just trying to explore, not trying to get into any areas that guards are like, yeah, get away from. But
get out of here. Yeah.
He's just really just exploring the court, just being like, get a lay of the land.
Okay. Right. Leslie, what's Soma up to at the moment?
What would she be?
The morning.
Yeah, I think I came up with two things, but I'm gonna go with this one. I think she's probably also walking around the castle trying to get a lay of the land, but she's using her flirting capabilities to make it seem like she's not being creepy and checking everything out, like for exit strategies and stuff like that, because she's trying to change a little bit and trying to be a little bit better about her life, but she's using that excuse of flirting with like the cute guards and stuff.
Right.
And the courtesans.
Trying to get some intel and stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Lindy.
Inadvertently call me creepy?
My bad. But I also won't take it back.
I think Velfi would still be in a lot of shock. I think she probably would have spent the night in her room and then in the morning tried to find some sort of breakfast. I think Sarmenti's on her mind because she's wondering if she can do something to help him.
Right, to get him not.
But is also aware of the plan that's, supposed to happen with him.
Right, of course. Okay, so presumably she is having breakfast at this exact moment then.
Yes, probably.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Smiley, what's Sarmenti up to? Down in the cells.
Figuring out an escape plan, probably.
Okay, just trying to figure his way out. Okay, beautiful. With that, I'm gonna take Smiley into the one-on-one real quick. We'll be right
Woo!
back.
Oh shit!
Coming in hot.
Oh shit! It's starting. Oh my god. Hey, what's up?
What's up?
So, you find yourself in the dark and dank cells of this place. And you don't really have... This isn't really a dungeon that has, like, bars and whatnot. You have a solid door in front of you with a little sliding panel that the guards can look through to check in on you every once in a while. No bed, no toiletries, nothing like that. Just barren walls and such.
Like solitary confinement.
Yeah, pretty much. The modern equivalent, I would say. And suddenly you hear the slider, zoom open. And you can see a pair of eyes on the other side, and it goes, Sarmenti?
Yeah, that's the right cell.
Good. I was afraid I'd gotten lost. There's a ton of you down here. No.
Ton of me?
Yeah, you're all the same to me. At least from this side, Just a bunch of doors. No names.
Makes sense.
Just numbers. But I found you. Listen carefully. In exactly 4 hours, this door is going to open. And you will have an avenue to get out. We're going to create a distraction upstairs. All the guards will be removed. I'll open the door. You'll wander out. And, well, I look forward to shaking your hand when the opportunity comes.
All right.
Sounds like a plan. With that, closes back, and you're met with the usual silence that comes with a dungeon like this.
That was
All
great.
right. Yeah, hey everyone, we're back. Crazy.
up?
Maybe he really is dead.
What's
Hello.
We all have this like joke. We're like, how soon was he supposed to be executed? Because what if he's already dead?
that?
What if, bro?
Wow.
Oh,
man.
fuck. Guess I gotta roll a new character.
Killing
Dude.
Sarmenti off
Dude.
screen. Oh no. They know my plan. No. At this with that, we're gonna go ahead and jump back to Velfi.
That
You're in the dining hall of the castle. I would assume that Rohan and Soma would hopefully find their ways here. Presumably Soma would, definitely, given that
Oh,
there's
yeah.
going to be food.
Meat, turkey, yeah.
So Soma, you walk into the dining hall. I keep going to say mess hall because I'm a fucking military brat, and that's just what my mind instantly jumps to. You walk into the dining hall, and you see, Velfi sat by herself, having breakfast. The dining hall isn't exactly populated at this hour, not with very many people anyways. You have some knights off to the side, having their breakfast. And it's mostly quiet in here, I would say.
I think after Soma goes in and grabs a plate full of just meat,
Jesus.
she kind of looks at Velfi awkwardly and mumbles to herself, I should. And she walks over to Velfi and, drops her plate and just goes, hey, what's up, princess?
Oh, hi. You don't have to call me that.
Oh, I'm sorry, your majesty. And she does this ridiculous
Oh.
bow. She goes, in all seriousness, I'll stop, I'm sorry. And she sits down
Thank
and
you.
starts eating her turkey.
How was your night?
Can't complain. It's a nice bed.
Yeah, the beds were really soft.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking wish.
As we hear in the distance.
Sarmenti didn't have a
You guys
bed.
got beds?
Yeah.
How you holding up with all this crazy royalty shit?
I don't even know what to think.
Well, if it helps you any, I don't either. And she starts eating more.
Oh my god.
All right, Tim, I would say Rohan would find his way into the. I'm just going to call it a mess hall. Fuck all this formality shit. He finds his way into the mess hall. You spot Velfie and Soma sitting together, chatting idly.
Rohan's this is gonna looks almost winded, like, oh my god, this place is too big for anyone. Huh, it's just food.
Rohan, are you okay?
Yeah,
Do you want
I
to sit
just got
down?
lost. There's so many halls, so many waiting rooms. I don't know. There's an absurd
There's a
amount of
strange amount
rooms
of waiting rooms. I don't
that just
understand.
they just have sofas and they look nice, but
Paintings?
there's like 5 there. I went down one hall and there was 10 of them, all in a row, all of them identical.
Yeah. Big place.
Well, I just gotta say, I don't know what I'd do if I was royalty. Downsize, maybe?
Yeah. I don't know if they'll let me do that.
I don't know, put a work order in, maybe relocate make a new castle, be a cottage in the middle of the forest.
Perfect.
Well,
What about Sarmenti, you guys?
Your Majesty,
Oh,
little servant boy.
oh,
He's
me.
standing before, yeah.
Hey.
Yes,
Soma smirks at that.
Your Majesty. Lord Phylocorin has requested you to your chamber.
Lord Falcor?
Phylocorin.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
Lord Farquaad.
It's okay, Your Majesty.
oh no.
Do I just
a royal summons.
go?
Wow.
I would assume so, yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course.
Where
Your
is it?
Majesty.
Where do I go?
Your chambers, Your Majesty, where you...
My
where you slept.
chambers,
Yes, your
okay.
chambers. Yes, of course.
I'm sure I can remember how to get back to those.
I could escort you if you wish, Your Majesty.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
I should be fine.
Of course. As you wish, Your Majesty.
As you
Yeah,
were.
I'm getting used to that.
I guess I'll go talk to him.
Are your friends going to come with you? Or is it just going to be Velfie?
Can you guys come with me?
I mean,
Soma
got
is
much
like
better to do.
in the middle of slurping all of her food, and she wipes it with the back of her hand. She goes, "Yeah, sure."
Okay.
All right.
Thanks.
After 20 minutes of trying to find this room, I would say that you finally made your way back, and before you there's a man. He's wearing, like, I would say, it's comparable to, like, monk robes.
Okay.
He sort of sits in the room, just kind of idly waiting. He is a elf. Looks as if he's lived a noble lifestyle for quite a long time. And he's just sort of sat in the room waiting, and he looks to the doorway and sees you and goes, "Ah, Your Royal Majesty. So good to have you. And your friends are here as well."
Yeah, I hope that's okay.
Well, I wanted to meet your traveling companions, so I guess it works out in the long term. We will have to have a more private discussion eventually, but for right now, it's good for me to get acquainted with the likes of you and your friends. Hello. My name is Phylocorin. Good to meet you.
This is Rohan, and this is Soma.
So rare to see an Ilmater follower in these parts.
Is it?
Yeah. Well, come from a distant land and all that.
Well, we're happy to have you here amongst us.
Well, thank you for
Do you
being
have a
so
title?
hospitable.
You have a title, Rohan, or is it just Rohan?
Rohan, like, he has a whole bunch of emotions whenever he's first when he's asked that.
Right.
No, Rohan Ashford is just fine.
Rohan it is. And of course, I recognize Lady Soma of the Bladesworth family.
Oh, Jesus. It's just Soma.
As you wish, my lady. Now,
Sure, her eye twitches.
if you two wouldn't mind, I'd like to have a private discussion with Your Royal Majesty here.
You gonna be
Soma.
good?
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
You good with that, Velfie?
Yeah. That's
I
literally
guess
what I was
so.
gonna
All right. If you need anything, just knock in and we'll bust right in.
Okay.
say. Soma looks at
Sounds
the Lord and does that eye thing where she points at her eyes and then points at his eyes. And then she walks out.
Okay.
Try to act a little bit more noble. Soma, come on.
I haven't
Rohan
been
wants
a
to step
noble
up.
in years. You know me, Rohan. as
All in
she
title.
goes and spits on the ground.
Ew. As the door, his Rohan closes the door.
Just in the middle of my night, just disgusting. Jesus. And with that, I think for the second time ever, Lindy will be moving to the one-on-one with me. So we'll be right back.
Oh my
Congratulations.
god.
Yeah. Hope you enjoy your time. Gather your thoughts and everything. So as Soma does the eye thing at Phylocorin and makes her way out of the room, he shuts the door and turns to you and goes, I suppose they have a reason to be rather worried about your safety, Princess?
Do they have a reason?
Not with me. I would hope not. I like to think you and I are on the same side to some degree. If
I guess it's...
you want what's right. For Kudamesh, that is, of course. If you are to follow in your father's footsteps.
And what is right for Kudamesh?
Well, just... Do you like riddles, Velfie?
Here and there, I guess.
Well, you're about to hear one. So, there are 3 men. A king, a priest, and a very rich man. In front of them stands a mercenary, hitman, whatever you want to call them. The man is posed with the duty of killing 2 of the men and siding with the 3rd remaining one. Who does he side with? Does he go with the king because he's loyal to his country and he wants his nation to thrive? Does he go with the priest because they serve the same god? Does he side with the rich man because the mercenary has, a family, a home, things to take care of, that kind of thing, and the rich man would not only up his status but also help him secure a future for his family? Does he kill all 3 and then walk away as the mercenary who killed a king, a priest, and a rich man all in the same day?
Which one would you choose?
Well, my choice hardly matters here. But I think the better question than who he would kill is, where, Velfie, does the most power reside? To whom
You
does
want
the
my
most power
answer?
reside with? Yes, please. I'm curious.
The rich man.
And why is that?
There are many reasons.
I'd like to hear some of them.
Move on from this conversation.
Well, I just want to help you have a better understanding of how power works. So I'm
And you
curious
can tell me
with-
how power works?
I can tell you where it actually resides in Constitution to the Riddle.
And I have a feeling I know where you think it resides.
And where's that?
with the priest.
Why do you think that?
You ask a lot of questions.
Well, I'm just curious why you think the way you think. If gods have all the power, then why aren't the priests in charge? Why do we give the power to kings?
Because kings get assassinated.
Kings do that, but why do they have... Why do we pretend that power resides with them then if they can just be killed? Would it not reside with the mercenary then?
What are you doing here?
The lesson from this, Velfi, is that power only resides where people believe power resides. No one actually has any quotations power unless a large amount of people believe they have that power. So,
I agree.
In reference to the king, it's not important that he actually has the power that people think he has, but it's important that people think that he has that power. It's symbolic. A shadow on the wall, a whisper in the hallways.
I agree.
Well, that's a good start. Seeing as you're doomed to one day be the residing ruler of this country. But also,
Thanks.
Velfi, there are some people who would rather that didn't happen. Have you met Darby yet?
Can't say that I have.
Darby Rowan. He was the last known heir of King Silas and was due to be the ruler of this country before you got here. Now, I won't say that Darby would do anything rash to you to secure his place, but, well, people have done much less to get power, so I think it's important that you regard your safety around here, especially with the people you keep company with. Do you trust your traveling companions?
I think I'll keep our relationship to myself. Thank you.
You're welcome to do that. What about the king killer in the dungeon? Who's
Same
facing
answer.
execution? Would you rather him live or rather him die?
What's it to you?
Well, I'd rather Sarmenti lived, if I'm to be quite honest with you, Princess.
Why do you want him to live?
I like Sarmenti, and I understand why he did the things that he did to the previous king, and I don't think he should be condemned to death for it. And I think that you have a perfect opportunity to see to it that he is not condemned to death for it.
How should I go about that?
Well, I have my own workers in place taking care of Sarmenti already. They'll be letting him out within an hour or so. But
Will they let that happen?
The guards? Well, there will be
Yes.
a distraction upstairs that will allow Sarmenti to slip out, and then you and your friends can meet him at an undisclosed location later. However, it is important that after Sarmenti escapes, that the king no longer deems him worthy of being killed. What I think you could do, being that you're the king's daughter, and probably someone that he would trust with this kind of thing. I'm just a spy master after all. I think it would be in your best interest to convince him to deem Sarmenti your fool instead of condemning him to death for his crimes. That way, Sarmenti lives, and he's free to continue adventuring with you or whatever it is you get up to with this group you travel around with.
Alright.
And that way you can secure his life. And his wanted status goes away as well.
That's interesting.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
I
But-
agree.
I'll leave it up to your discretion. After all, you are the princess here. I am just here to serve. Anywho, I must be getting along now. Darby will have no doubt heard of your arrival at this point in time, and, well, he'll begin working to see that your arrival is also your ascension as well.
Okay.
So I'll be putting some necessary things in place to make sure that that doesn't come to that. In the meantime...
Thank you for the information.
Of course. And watch out for Darby. He's a spoiled little brat whose family name's carried him further than it should have. Now,
All right.
I'll be on my way. Be safe. And
You as
I look forward to more lessons between you and I, as I've been appointed with helping you adjust into your noble position.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, remember what we've said today.
It was nice meeting you.
It was nice meeting you as well, Princess. And may safety and good times follow you wherever you go. And he sort of stands up and makes his way out of the room. And now we're going to go back.
Oh
Oh
god.
my
Oh,
god,
fuck.
we're back. Rohan, Selma, you see the door
Oh.
swing open. And Phyla, Corin makes his way out. He looks at both of you and says, and a good day to both of you as well. Be safe now.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Wanders off down the corridor at this point.
Velfie like leans out and get in here, you guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Should I close the door?
Yes.
Okay.
Selma slams it with her foot. Okay, what the fuck is going on?
So he's some sort of royal advisor or spy master, he called himself.
Ooh.
Oh,
To apparently he's supposed to help me adjust
Well,
How so?
you do need a lot of
to
adjustment.
royalty. But he has a plan to save Sarmenti.
Oh. What is up with
Um,
everyone wanting to save this guy?
I know.
Hmm.
I'm not quite sure why he wants Sarmenti saved. But apparently I'm supposed to appoint him my fool.
You have a fool? Don't look at me.
Apparently.
Sure.
Apparently that
Wrong
will
with me.
pardon him at the same time. But
What?
he also told me that this guy, Darby Rowan, I think, was supposed to be king until I came along. So he wants to kill me.
Oh. Cool.
Oh, to joy. Well, I suppose regardless of his intentions, the fact that he wants to save Sarmenti, I can't disagree with.
Yeah.
Guess we use that to our advantage for the moment.
Just
So what's his
curious
plan?
as to why.
Yeah, me too. He was going to have him released, and then I'm supposed to appoint him my fool. So I guess I don't know if I need to go to the prison or to my father, or I'm not sure.
It'll be hard with your father since I don't think he's keen on allowing the
King killer.
the killer, the former king, free.
It might be a bit
Or
of a
maybe he
sticky
might
spot.
be. Or he might be grateful. Got him his job now. Although he did sentence him to death. But also, we might want to hurry. Maybe we could just go to the
Maybe
prison.
we should hurry. Yeah, maybe we should go
Yeah,
to the prison.
because
let's do
before Sarah comes in and causes terrorism.
Yeah, maybe. That's a good idea.
Now the question is, where's the prison?
Yeah. Good question.
Well,
Let's
he would be in
Go
the dungeons of the castle,
Yeah.
I would say. Yeah. So
Aren't there like
presumably you can
signs in
make
the
your way
hallways
there.
that point to different
I would assume
directions?
so. I would hope so.
There's hospital like fucking
Point to
sign.
the right, 12
Nice.
kilometers.
You could ask someone as well. I mean, you are the princess of this nation, so
I
I mean, I don't
guess.
think anyone will question it. Be some nearby guards or something you could pose your query to.
All right.
So I guess I head down
Okay.
stairs until
Right. Until we get to the dungeon's entrance. And I would say you are
yes.
faced with 2 guards. One is implausibly tall, I will say. And then beside him stands a regular human. Slick back hair. A little bit of a goatee. He looks at you and goes, Your Majesty, what can I do for you?
Oh, yeah. Hi. I wanted to speak with a prisoner. Sarmenti.
Ah, the King Killer. Well,
Yeah.
we can certainly arrange that then. Don't worry about him. He doesn't talk at all. But
He is one tall bastard.
he gets the job done. He can still hear you, by the way.
I know.
All the way up there.
I'm aware.
I know, but he can still hear you.
Does he not look like Goliath?
No, he does not look like a Goliath, but he does have a sort of bluish tone to his skin, I will say. He's wearing a armored helmet, so you can't really see his face. You can see red eyes piercing through it, but you can't see like any features or anything along those lines.
Is he an elf? It's the closest thing I could imagine.
You know, I don't really know what the fuck he is, but I've seen him bounce a man's head off of a wall like a basketball, so I don't really ask him many questions.
That is completely fair enough.
Yeah. Daron, by the way. It's my name. Okay, so we should get acquainted. Your Majesty
What is-
and everyone else. Daron.
Daron.
Well, a pleasure meeting you, Daron.
Good meeting you as well. I can take you to Sarmenti's cell. If you so wish
Yes.
it.
I
Very well.
wish it.
Then wish it she shall have it. Come on, follow me. Sort of opens the door. Walks past the big guy. Comes to Sarmenti's cell. Opens the little visor. Sarmenti,
Yeah.
you have a visitor.
Oh, okay.
I'd rise for the occasion if I were you. He closes the
Well,
visor
you're not
again.
me, so.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thank the gods for that.
Hey, what's
Then
that
he
supposed to
starts
mean?
Putting a key in the lock, and he opens it. Go on in. I'll be waiting outside in case anything happens.
You're fine. Did he leave yet?
He sort of stood at the door at this point.
I kind
He's
of
just
speak
waiting.
quietly to Sarmenti. Hey, do you know who this Farquaad guy is? I can't remember his name.
Let me put it in the notes for him.
Eric Quad.
Sorry. I put that in
Come
your
up,
brain.
poison!
There you
God damn it, Lind.
Close
Violet
enough.
Corn, okay.
Violet Corn.
There we go.
Oh, so good.
No? Who is that?
He wants to help save you for some reason. Which, I mean, yeah, but
Maybe he's a
I-
fan.
No, I've already got a deal. I don't need a second.
what's your deal? Like, what's the deal? The same one we knew about already?
Yeah, with Seraph.
This Violet Corn guy, he's talking about if I anoint you my fool, that it will get you pardoned and you'll be able to stay with us.
Okay, well, what about we do that after? Because the deal with Seraph, gets me 25 million gold.
True. I can give you some time, but I don't want you to end up dying just because Seraph doesn't show up.
That is still true, is that how are we to know that Seraph didn't just run off with the money?
Oh, trust me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we won't be doing that.
Oh? You got some kind of leverage?
Not exactly. I just have faith in him.
Hmm. Coming from a cleric, you might want to realign some some values.
Coming from somebody who's been screwed over multiple times, I agree.
Maybe if you pick the right one.
Okay, Rohan, really? You gonna start this?
Just saying.
She starts to get up in his face. Like, really? Seriously,
Roll.
right now.
Ron's just like puts his hands in the air, like trying to like, come on, let's calm down, Soma.
She starts bumping her chest with his, just like, come on, come at me. Come
Okay,
at me.
guys, okay. We've got to be quiet, okay? We can't get thrown out of here.
My apologies, Your Majesty.
Oh, God.
And she does
Yes.
a ridiculous bow again.
We're still doing that.
Our
I don't
most
know what we're
humble
doing.
apologies, as Rowan takes a deep
Oh,
bow.
my God.
She looks at Rohan and winks. All of a sudden, her respect for him is back.
Okay, Samranthi, I will do what you want me to do.
Okay.
You want me to wait?
Yeah, I'll come to you.
Okay.
Well, we'll be around if you, find yourselves at the gallows. Try to work something out, you know?
That won't be happening, trust.
Well, hopefully, killing the former regime and breaking him out of prison isn't, too far gone to become a royal jester or royal fool.
Hopefully not.
It should be fine.
Do you have a time frame that you're gonna be busted out of here? Because clock's kind of ticking down.
Yeah.
Are you gonna tell it anyone?
No, I don't think I will.
Well, your death's on yourself. And she
You don't
turns
wanna-
around and starts walking away.
I mean,
guess
it could be
I
kinda
follow.
helpful.
All right. With that, the Roan closes the cell once more, proceeds back to his post as he sort of escorts you out, and he's like, well, I hope that was satisfactory, Your Majesty.
When
Whatever
is he
dealings you
due
had
to
with him.
be executed?
2-3 hours from now, probably. You want me to save you
Okay.
a seat, Your Majesty?
What did you say?
You want me to save you a seat, Your Majesty?
Sure.
Very well.
Come on.
Maybe like 3 seats?
Oh, yeah, I could probably have our tall friend here arrange that.
Thanks.
We'll get you taken care of.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I should probably proofread my will.
Maybe.
And now, back to Sarmenti. You hear the lock in your door as you see it slightly ajar in front of you at this point.
I'll slowly stand up
Mm-hmm.
and I'll peek out.
The cloaked man from before is out in the hall at this point. No guards are around.
I step outside.
He looks at you and extends a hand to you.
I shake his hand.
Told you I was looking forward to shaking your hand. They go, I've been told where to take you, and your friends will meet you there. Okay?
Alright.
Do me a favor, though.
Mm-hmm.
Tell my brother I say hello.
I will do exactly that.
Oh,
So I'm meant to
son
sort
of
of
a...
let off now. We join back with the
Yes!
party.
What the fuck?
We join back with the party upstairs in one of the corridors.
You just see Rohan grimacing for no reason.
There's a chill.
Ooh, that was weird. Anyways, so Velfie, as you're sort of walking along the hall, this it's a human about your height, blonde hair, obviously has some royal garb on. I would say. As you're walking along, he sort of intentionally bumps into you, I would say.
Okay.
He sort of like slams his shoulder into you at this point, and he goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
Is it Darby?
Been lost in my thoughts lately. I don't believe I recognize you, or you, or you. Who are you three?
Who are you?
I believe I asked first."
Yeah, well, you bumped into Her Highness.
Oh,
Straight out of the gates, huh?
so you're the heir to the throne, then?
Maybe not this throne. She could be heir to any throne.
How about you,
You don't know.
shut up?
You shut.
With?
How do you? Why do you bother asking who we are when you already obviously know who we
Well,
are?
I just recognized your sigil. I'm surprised they still let your filth into this country.
Wow.
Oh,
Now then.
wow.
Rohan leans over to Soma and just says, I think it's a control issue.
Darby Rowan, I presume?
Of course, who else? I'm the last remaining of the Covington bloodline. And I was
Shame.
due to have that throne before you slithered your way on in here. Only fitting that you'd be escorted by a bladesmith.
Okay, what the fuck is your deal with me?
Well, I think you should just join the rest of your family.
Oh.
Somebody hold me back. He did not.
Rohan's gonna put an arm. Like, don't let him get to you, Soma.
She does some breathing exercises she learned about on like a random brochure she saw somewhere.
How is your brother doing leading Honia, by the way? I had not heard great things last.
She continues breathing slowly in and out.
And is it a bad time to cast Vicious Mockery right now?
Oh god. No, let's try not to start combat.
It's not technically combat, it's like mental.
Someone check this damage!
Well, it's good to see you're making yourself at home. How are you finding the castle so far? Treating you well, I hope?
I guess as well as can be expected.
Good. Good. Just, watch your steps, taking the stairs here and there. Hate for you to take a fall and something happen to you,
Twice. Then I wouldn't have a backup.
What?
The throne.
Oh my god.
Well, we'll see how that future holds, I suppose. I need to be getting along. I have some things to attend to.
Well,
I'm sure you do.
Of course, we wouldn't want to be in your way.
don't let the door hit your ass on the way out.
You were already in my way. And who are you? I might even add. Some Ilmater follower? Didn't know they let religious ilk into the country as well.
They'll let anyone in here, it seems.
Obviously, since they let you in.
Wow.
I'll be
I
going.
really look forward to killing this asshole.
Like I said, I have some things to deal with. He sort of storms off at this point. And, Phylocorin is sort of stood in front and sees Rohan holding on to Soma still. Well, I can only assume that you and Darby have gotten acquainted at this point.
Yep, I met him.
Yeah, charming young fellow, isn't he?
Very.
Hard to believe he comes from the Covington bloodline, isn't it?
Rowan's just like Rowan's eyes just like slide away.
Yes, that was my reaction too. Imagine if he was actually able to take the throne. Oh, what a world we could live in. What a world.
I think he would probably meet the same fate as his counterpart back home.
People seem to think the same thing of most kings, but we can hope that, well, Belfi's father, the current king, doesn't meet the same fate.
Personally, I have a pretty low bar, and it's just the bare minimum is all I'm asking.
Well, hopefully we can raise that bar. Rohan.
Hopefully.
Have you spoken with your father yet about anointing Sarmenti as your fool?
I have not yet. No.
I would strongly consider it. I have heard that, well, let's just say Sarmenti may have been freed from his chains by now.
Seems I should get a move on then.
I would certainly hope so. After you've done that, come find me, or I'll find you. And I can tell you where you can meet your friend Sarmenti in the city.
Okay.
All sound good?
It sounds good.
Very well. I'll be around then, I suppose. He sort of ushers off and exits your field of view as you're now just stood in the corridor of the castle.
I guess I gotta go to the king then, right? My father?
It is that way.
I don't know, this guy seems sketchy.
He does, right?
Like, should we even be listening to him? I don't know. I think we should just, like, let it go and hope that Sarmenti got out with what's-her-face's help, you know?
But even if he gets out, I still might have to pardon him.
Well, can't you do that after?
I think I need to lay the framework with the king.
Did you ask this weird Farquaad guy why he wanted him out? Sorry.
I did, and he didn't tell me.
Sketchy.
Very sketchy.
Well, you do what you want to do, Your Highness. She
I
bows
think
again.
Oh god, please stop.
We trust in your infinite wisdom.
Oh, please. Don't you talk to me about wisdom. I guess I'm gonna go see the king.
Very well. You proceed to the throne room. You're pretty much let through with no problems at all. And you make your way inside. He's sort of sat at the throne. He goes, "Oh, Velfi.
Hey.
Good morning to you. Good to see you.
Good morning.
How goes things?"
I was wondering if I could talk to you about something.
Of course. I'm all ears.
So, one of my party is Sarmenti.
Right. The king killer that we sentenced yesterday.
Yes.
Right. What of him?
I was wondering if we could reframe his punishment.
You think you have something more fitting?
Perhaps he could be anointed my fool.
You want to pardon the man who was previously fool to the king and killed him to be your fool instead, as punishment for killing the aforementioned king.
I guess?
You're doing great, Melfi.
Some reason you think this works?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Is there some, like, unknowable reason that you think that this would work, perhaps?
I got some strange counsel.
Oh? From whom, if I may add, these two?
I have nothing
Just, arms up, hands up.
No, it wasn't them. There's a strange man named Phylocorn.
Oh, the
I
spy
think.
master advised you on
Yes.
that. And he thinks it's more becoming that Sarmenti stay alive
I guess so.
and become your fool. Huh.
That's what he said. Do you
Roll
think he
me-
has ulterior motives?
Well, I mean, he's been servant to the last king and now me, and I would assume not. I would assume he
That's
just
good.
wants what's best for Kudamesh, so give me a persuasion check, Velfi.
Okay.
Well, it's best for Gudamash
With
just to
advantage,
let the
right?
King Killer go.
Oh no.
Persuasion, where is it? Oh, I've got good persuasion.
Okay, all right. Ayo.
24.
All right. So the king kind of sits back, thinks for a moment, and goes, well, perhaps the previous regime was regarded as too cruel, so maybe allowing Sarmenti to live will show that we're a more understanding empire, perhaps.
Finally,
That's
some
totally how I
respect.
thought about it.
Okay. Yes. It's an excellent line of thought, Velfie. Well, then I decree it. Sarmenti will be your fool, then.
Cool.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Of course.
I guess.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help, or anything you think I could be doing better with my position.
So this is weird, right?
What?
That you suddenly have a daughter.
Oh yeah. Is it not weird for you that you suddenly have a father?
It's very weird for me.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
And I imagine the whole royalty thing is kind of strange as well.
It adds a little bit of strangeness.
It
yeah.
is very odd. Yes, I will agree with that. I wasn't ready for this either, if I'm quite honest with you. But I mean, we do what we have to do, right?
I guess so.
All right. Excellent.
I'm your heir?
Yes, that is correct. I mean, if it wasn't you, it would be Rowan Darby, and I shudder to imagine him being king of Kudamesh.
I think we all do,
He
Your
didn't
Majesty.
seem that
Cruelties that
great.
his father exhumed. Are you familiar at all, Rohan, being from Dimerel?
Oh, we've had some dealings with the Covington bloodline.
Yes. Darby's father, Silas? That ring any
Indeed.
bells?
Came to an unfortunate end.
That he did. That he did. And 2 countries were happy to fund it as well. Us included.
And which no one in particular, but would probably express their gratitude.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. Yes, well... Yes, it is rather strange, Velfie. Do you have, like, any hobbies you'd like to
Oh
pursue,
no.
or anything like that?
I
noticed
I play
like-
the lute.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're a musician of sorts.
Yeah.
It's good. I always wanted
Good.
to pick up an instrument, but I never found the time with my occupation, you know.
Yeah, I imagine you're pretty busy.
Yes, am definitely that. Would you recommend it? The lute?
Yeah, like maybe I can like teach you some time or something.
That would be great. I would love that. Certainly. Certainly. I'll have to go get one, I suppose. Or I guess I'm supposed to have someone get one for me, but
What is happening?
you know, it's fine. It's fine.
Once again, another familiar relationship that's absolutely fucked.
Okay, it was nice talking to
Of
you.
course, always a pleasure, Belfie. Be safe and
I
all
turn
you do.
around and walk away.
Oh my god. Soma on the way out whispers to Rohan, "Do you suppose he was trying to bond with her in a really weird way?"
I do believe that was the intent. Still not sure. Could be anything.
He really needs to work on that.
I think we all do.
She keeps walking.
All right. And making your way out of the throne room, you are immediately greeted by Phylocorin. Sort of walks up to all of you and goes, "Is it done then?"
Yeah, it's done.
Excellent. We should go meet Sarmenti then. He'll be awaiting us.
Okay.
Yes, follow me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rohan and Soma can come, right?
yes, of course, please.
Okay.
I would love for them to all join us.
Soma also has her hand on the hilt of her blade right now, just in case. She's just
Yeah.
I
her
promise
hackles are raised.
I promise you, Lady Bladeswith, if I was at all equipped for combat, I would not have the occupation I currently have. You don't need to worry around me. Not in that regard, anyways.
Okay. But she keeps it there.
Mm-hmm. So he leads you down to the wagons. You're sort of taken out in this very illustrious chariot. And you are taken to... Hate to do this to you, Leslie.
Oh no.
no.
Dexterity save?
No.
Oh fuck.
Okay.
No.
Sorry.
just psychic damage for right now. But
Just psychic damage.
Fucking PTSD.
as we pull up outside of the hotel that you previously stayed at in Kudamesh,
Say it.
Oh.
the
The
one
one
where
where
Quaros died.
Of course.
So you meet outside.
That's cool.
Sarmenti stood at the fountain. Chariot pulls up in front of him. Phylicorn sort of ushers for everyone else to proceed out.
Yo.
Hey, Sarmenti. Are you okay?
Yeah?
That's good.
Hmm.
Why
Was
wouldn't
more
I
ex-
be?
Who got you out?
About that, Rohan, your brother says hi.
Son of a bitch!
Well,
Oh, you're familiar with the real Rohan.
Indeed I am.
Yes.
Where is he?
Oh, I don't know where he is currently. He just comes and does work for me occasionally, such as freeing your friend here.
He does tend to do that. Everyone
He's good
just
at what he
seems to
does.
be always slipping out of my hands, huh? Alright then.
Trust me, Rohan, in this country you'll get used to it. Well, is there anything else I could assist you with in the meantime?
No, I guess.
No?
Unless anybody else has any questions.
Yeah,
did
could
you
I
have-
have my stuff?
You didn't get it back whenever you left the jail?
Not that I know of. Was I supposed to?
It's unfortunate. Must mean Auril grabbed it. Well, if you ever find him again, I suppose you can have your stuff back.
That son of a bitch.
He did volunteer to get you out after all. So,
That son of a bitch.
I
And I
have
can assume.
one question. Oh, sorry, Rohan.
There you're good.
What is your deal with being so obsessed with getting Sarmenti out?
no, I just respect Sarmenti as a person. I understand that he had his reasons for killing the previous king, even if his methods could have been better, but regardless,
Hey.
I don't think he deserves to die for it.
Can I roll insight on that?
Go ahead.
That's what I should have done.
I did what I damn well had to, motherfucker.
I got a 19.
With what I had in the room, I may do.
As always with insight, keep in mind this is as far as you can tell, but he's being completely genuine. He likes and respects Sarmenti, even if Sarmenti doesn't realize it himself.
Weird.
All right, well, thank you for your help.
Of course. I'll be heading back to the castle. Should you ever need anything, you know where to find me or your father.
Where can I find you?
Oh, I'll be around the castle. And besides, I'm sure
Okay.
if you whisper my name 3 times in the wind, I'll probably appear behind you.
What?
Soma's eyes bug out. She goes, nope.
A joke, everyone. It was a joke.
Ah, damn.
Yeah,
I'm guessing he said this with a completely blank face.
but only kind of, to be fair. Only kind of a joke. Just
So
call
kinda
upon
like-
me and I'll be around.
Beetlejuice or something? Or
What's a Beetlejuice?
I don't know.
Fair enough.
I don't.
I think they have that
It's
drink
some-
at one of the taverns around here.
Some sort of drink, yeah,
right,
I think.
yes, of course.
Yes.
Well, yes, but once again, Velfie, we'll call upon you if you're ever needing again. In the meantime, just watch out for Darby Roansman. Hopefully they don't come take your head off, because then I'll be stuck with him for the rest of my life. I'd rather
Hopefully
be.
not. Yes. I do like my head on my body.
Yeah, most people do. Anyways, I'll be getting along. You all safe on your journeys and whatnot. And Velfie, should we call upon you? You will be expected to return to the castle as quickly as you can. Yeah, if there's an emergency. That's the only reason we'll ever reach out to you. So, otherwise, stay in touch. We do receive letters, so feel free to write to us.
Okay.
And we will feel free to
Okay.
write to you as well.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Safe journeys, everyone. He sort of shuts the door to the chariot, and as it sort of rides off.
So, Velfie, I guess I'm your fool now?
I guess. Do you have any good jokes?
I don't remember.
Good one. Okay.
That wasn't the joke.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Well, he's living up to the title now.
So I guess I'm just like free to go. I was not really expecting to be free to go.
Same here, man.
By the way, Sarmenti, did you ever receive your portion of the bounty?
No, I gotta find Seraph.
And do you know where to find Seraph?
No. I was kind of hoping you would lead me to her.
Unfortunately, I don't think the plan that broke you out was Sarah's plan.
That son of a bitch.
Okay, that one was funny.
Well, I guess now that we're free, what's up on the dockets? I'm unsure as all my cases towards Shalomar have gone cold, so
We could try and find Seraph, I guess.
I prefer that one, yeah.
well, this is inside the city. Where do you suppose he'd be?
Possibly planning my escape.
How long from now is Sarmenti's supposed execution?
It's past by now, I would say.
About 20 minutes ago.
Yeah. He would be
Rohan
very
will
dead
look
right
back
now.
at the castle, notice a distinct lack of smoke,
Mhm.
or is there smoke?
There's no smoke coming from the castle that you can see currently, no.
Hmm. Well,
Hmm.
if he was still intending to rescue you, I think it would have been a little late.
Damn.
I mean, we could maybe ask some guards if they saw where Seraph went.
That's a good idea. Your Highness.
Oh god.
Hey, he has to do that. He's employed by you now.
You really don't have to do that.
I don't see the issue here.
I mean, you do what you gotta do, but you don't have to do that.
I don't have to, but I want to.
Oh god.
Oh, to
Well-
joy.
Wait, is that Her
Shall we go-
Majesty?
Oh god.
It's the princess!
Oh my god. Let's go. Let's get out of here, you
Oh
guys.
my god.
Back to the castle, back to the castle.
Back to the castle.
Alright, so heading back to the castle. Let in pretty normally, everything's fine. Guards kind of eye Sarmenti. on his way in, but they do nothing to him. And
I feel powerful.
yeah, now you're within the castle's walls, safe from the civilians outside who might recognize you.
Oh, jeez. Can I talk to the guards
Certainly.
of the prison? I'm guessing we're at the guards of the prison.
What's that?
The guards of the prison?
At the dungeon. Yeah. You can.
Yeah.
For certain, yeah. They're still there. The tall one and the less intimidating, more human one still stood outside it. Oh, Your Majesty. Back so soon. Got another prisoner to visit? Truly are a princess of the people, aren't you?
It just doesn't notice
yes,
me
I am.
standing behind her.
So, did you see who brought in Sarmenti?
Brought in?
Yeah.
Yeah, the little blue person. Seraph, or whatever it was. Maybe they're related to you. He looks up at the tall guy. He's not going to answer that, but,
Yeah,
it's worth a
he's
try.
kind of the quiet type.
I don't know if he can speak. Can you?
Okay.
Go figure.
Did you see where Seraph went? Or
Yeah.
what they were doing next?
She went up the stairs behind you, Your Majesty.
Okay.
Yep. Probably went to collect the... What was that? You remember how much it was? 50 million. That's right. He didn't say it, but I remember it. Yeah.
Okay.
Probably went to collect it from the Bounty Hunters Guild, if I had to guess.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course. Safe journeys. Safe travels. I really like her. We never had royalty come down here and visit as much.
Aw.
You're not really a great piece of conversation either, Blue Bud.
I love those two.
Oh god.
Blue bud. All right,
right.
so I guess Bounty Hunters Guild?
To the Bounty Hunters Guild we go. Navigating the signs throughout the city. I'm guessing Velfie's probably pulled up a hood at this point to hide herself from the public.
This is the den.
And looking around, you're able to find the Bounty Hunters Guild. It is one of the more central places in Hyacia. And you are just sort of free to make your way inside.
Can I let somebody else lead for now?
All right. Ron, I'll go ahead and open the door.
Okay.
Peer inside. Hello.
Well, hey there. Welcome to the Bounty Hunters Guild. What can I do for you? Do you have a bounty to turn in?
No, we were just curious about one of the members of your guild. Came here to pick up a pretty large bounty, from what I remember.
Must be talking about Seraph. Picking
Indeed.
up that 50 million gold bounty on what the fuck was that guy's name?
Sarmenti, you dingus.
Ah, yeah. Hey, aren't you supposed to be dead?
No? Where'd you get that idea from?
Well, she brought you in for a bounty for killing a king. I would have presumed they would have executed you already, but
Yeah,
it's good to see the crowns being more merciful these days. Good to hear. Good to hear. Anyways, what do you want to know about Seraph?
Oh, we were just curious where they went. Or if you know.
She seemed pretty happy to take off with that gold. So,
Son of a...
anyone's guess where she went. If I was her, I would have gotten out of this country as quickly as possible. But unfortunately, I didn't catch someone worth 50 million gold. So.
Rowan just goes ahead and turns back to Sarmenti with a machete-eating look at his face.
Out of character, Seraph had a big gun on her, right?
That's right, like a cannon, yeah.
Can I use locate object on that to see if we can find her?
Yeah. Go ahead and use the action so I can see the,
Okay, let me find it on sheet. Spells. Goodness, are you? There it is. There we go.
Okay, wonderful.
So, only if she's within 1,000 feet. So
Yeah. Well, lucky enough for you, she is.
Woo!
You're able to detect that she's at sea at the moment. It is heading completely away from Kudamesh and back towards, I would say, the direction of like Daimarel, Donesia, all those kind of countries.
I relay this information to the group, and then I just say, so do we want to get on a boat and follow it? Because
Yes,
the
yes.
spell only works for 1,000 feet, so if we lose... Oh, all right, okay.
Okay, I guess we're looking for a boat.
Straight to the docks.
I
To the
mean,
docks they go. What?
I guess I might be able to get a boat for us. I don't know.
That is true. You are a princess. I would hope you're able to get a boat.
Okay, can I go to the castle and inquire?
Yeah, certainly. Who are you looking to speak to?
I mean, you could probably just take a boat, Belfie. I am the princess and I demand a boat! You don't have to go through all the, like, files and formats and paperwork and bullshit. Just take
Well,
it!
you
Maybe we
don't
can get
have to
a
demand
really
a boat.
fast one. I guess,
How
is
fast
there
can you
like
get a fast boat?
a royal guard at the docks?
A royal guard at the docks? No, there is the wharf master. You could talk to him if you so wished.
Okay. I guess I'll talk to the wharf master.
All right, wharf master it is. So he's in his office, sat at his desk. You make your way inside, and he sort of looks at you. He goes, "What are you here for?
I need your fastest boat.
And who the fuck are you?"
Yeah, Sarmenti, you should probably let Velf deal with it.
I put down my hood and I'm like, we need a fast ship.
And who are you?
God fucking damn it.
Apparently, I'm Princess Velfie.
Oh. Yeah, I heard rumors of that. Fuck. Always the royals wanted to take shit from me. Okay. Hold on.
Bring it back.
Sure
you will.
that will pay for the boat. The royal, the castle will.
Even better. I can upcharge it. Let me see. Fucking god damn it. Okay, you're looking for a fast ship.
Yes.
Fucking listen. Fucking. Alright. Let me see. Do you just want a ship? Do you want a crew? What are you looking
Probably
at?
a crew as well. A light crew.
Okay. All right. Where are you planning on heading?
That way? I kind of like just point.
We'll leave back towards Tunisia, correct?
Soma takes the Velfie's hand that she's pointing and moves it a little to the left.
I'll tell you what, I can give you a ship. You'll just have to convince the owner to let you take it. I'll give you the Red Witch.
Oh, that sounds fast.
It's very fast. It's owned by Darby Rowan. You heard of him?
God fucking damn it.
Well, after the end of this, we should burn the ship.
I agree.
Yeah, I've heard of him. I don't think he's gonna let me take it.
Why's that? Think it'll upset him?
Possibly.
I think it'll do more than upset him.
Good. Take it then.
Oh.
Yes.
You don't have to tell me twice.
And if he gives me shit about it, I'll say the Princess of Kudamesh wanted it.
Sure, you can say that, I guess.
Well, thank you, your fucking majesty. Enjoy the ship.
Thanks.
You got it. All right. So with that, you're able to make your way down to the Red Witch. crew sort of eyes you as you walk on. And is like, the captain looks around and he says, "What are you doing here?"
We need to find someone, and we need a fast ship to do it.
Did Lord Rowan authorize you to be on the ship?
Yep, 100%.
Give me deception.
For
just
real.
told him.
For sure.
I require deception rolls right now.
Yes!
Okay,
Let's
I
see.
didn't deceive anybody.
No,
So
you didn't. You don't got to roll shit. You're good, Lindy.
maybe I should have.
24, bitches! Come on, Smiley.
Hang on, I didn't have my character
got
sheet pulled up.
this.
I should have done this from the beginning. Deception.
Mm-hmm.
Decepticons.
That's the wrong character sheet. Okay, hang on.
Deceptees.
Boo.
It's too easy.
Here we go. I don't. No, I do have expertise. That's a plus 12.
Wow, I
Nice.
thought my +8 was good. Shit,
Bards, man!
seriously.
Do I need to point out the plus 13 then? Lindy had earlier.
Well, she's a royal majesty, so it doesn't count.
So in
Oh.
total, that's a 29.
Persuasive.
All right, perfect.
29.
So,
Holy crap.
they sort of
Shit.
look at you and they go, "Well, Bladeswith is a royal family and you are a princess, so I guess it wouldn't be out of character for him to allow such to borrow his ship." It's good to
As
see he's
such,
learning. Good to see
cheerio,
he's
let's
learning.
go.
Good to see he's learning some humility. You know, he was really miffed about you showing up. So it's good that he
Because
got
we all
past that.
grow and change.
He's
Don't
trying
we
to change his
just?
ways.
Don't we just? All right, well, let us set sail then.
Silhouette, silhouette.
All right.
Yeah. Love it.
Thusly, we take to the ocean.
I like to imagine as the ship is, going off, you hear Ron fucking screaming in the background, "No, that's my ship!" And he fucking kneels, "No!"
No!
What the fuck? I'll have the wharf master's head for this.
No!
Thusly, we begin sailing. Am I to assume that you're just going to continue following the object, Sama? Is that how we're going to be directing this crew?
Yes.
Beautiful. You'll be happy to know the ship follows the trail all the way back to Vecna,
Of course it does.
as it does. You get off of the ship. You arrive. You're on the docks. The Red Witch will await you for when you come back and are ready to sail back, if you ever are, or should you ever need a ship again.
Kind of ominous.
Thank you.
Hee hee hee. So, continuing to follow the trail, Soma, you come to a pawn shop at this point. It's open.
Oh, we're gonna find the gun.
You're able to go inside, and it's during operating hours. So, after your long journey, you're welcome to continue to investigate.
I keep following wherever the pull of the spell is taking.
Okay. And in doing such, you find the gun.
God damn.
Sat on a shelf in the pawn shop.
I go up to the person in charge or in charge of the store, and I just said,
Okay.
"Hey, I've got an inquiry about one of your guns over there."
I'd love to answer it. Leaf Truegust, what can I do for you?
Hi, Leaf. My name is Soma Bladeswith, and I.
Good to meet you, Soma Bladeswith.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Leaf. I was just wondering, who sold you this fine specimen?
Ah, you're interested in the cannon.
Yes.
You know, that's not just any cannon. That cannon belongs to a retired bounty hunter.
Oh,
I'll have you know.
retired.
Fucking damn it.
That's right.
Interesting.
That's right.
Well,
She didn't
dude,
even
dude.
ask me to pay for it. She just dropped it here, said, "I'm retiring, fuck this shit, I'm out," and she left.
You
Well,
know,
like
I
that.
question why she would sold anything, but that checks out.
Do you know perhaps where she might have set off from this location after she gave it to you?
Well, I'll be goddamned. If I was going to retire, shoot, I'd probably go by the Waffle House, get me some good breakfast, before I ride out of town to find a nice countryside to build a farm at.
So you
live
don't
out
know.
the rest of my days. I really like horses, I'd probably start raising horses, maybe get them in some races here and there.
Okay. She starts snapping her finger in front of his face, and she goes, "Okay, thank you,
Sorry,
Leaf."
were you saying something?
So you're telling me you do not know where she ended up going after this?
Who are we talking about again? Sorry,
The
I got
woman?
lost in my train of thought.
Yes, I am aware. The woman who gave you this cannon.
Oh, right. The little blue lady came on in, sold that cannon, said, I'm out of here. She was retiring from bounty hunting. I can't imagine.
We've just gone over this, Leaf. Do you know where she went?
Where she went? Well, she went out that door over there. I mean,
Yeah, but do you know where she was headed?
Oh, That's a good question.
Okay.
I don't suppose
she turns
she
around
really brought
to the
that
rest
up,
of her party and just goes, "We're not getting anywhere with this person."
Oh, never mind. I remember. She did say something about going to work on a farm somewhere.
Oh, so that wasn't just speculation about what you would do if you would retire.
No, that was, but I just remembered that she mentioned going to a farm somewhere.
Do you know what farm?
Nope, just a farm. Countryside. Real nice. Green grass. Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time,
the
Leaf.
sun
I very
beating
much
down on you all
appreciate
day. You ever been on a farm, young lady?
No, I can't say I have. Thank
It's a
you.
good
Have a
place.
great day. And she turns around and starts
I'm
walking
not done
away.
talking to. Oh well, the rest of y'all listen to me, right? Because let me tell you,
No.
I walk out with her.
Off we go.
Fuck. Some rude motherfuckers, those three right there. Goddamn. As I was saying, man,
for sure.
As I was saying.
Mm-hmm.
What was I saying?
Just go.
Let me just use the restroom, and I'll get back to you on that train of thought, right?
Sounds good, partner. Restrooms down the hall on the left.
All right. Ron will go down the hallway, open, see if there's a window.
There's certainly a window in this bathroom.
Opens it, and just... You guys just hear a thud from the other side of the building.
Go around to investigate. Rohan.
Ron just head first lying on the ground. The legs still hanging out of the window. Hey.
Hi.
Rohan, you've had your fun. Get down.
I don't think this is fun. As Rohan slips and falls.
What are you talking about? That's like my form of entertainment.
Slapstick was always the lowest form of entertainment, if you ask me. Ow!
Hey, shut the fuck up. Who's the fool here?
I think a bunch of us for trying to follow Seraph in the first place.
It's 25 million. I could share that.
Yeah.
Sure,
and that's what I think you hoped for in the beginning.
Money I have access to.
Let's forget about that part.
Yeah, you sort of have a job with a royal court now, Sir Minty. I don't think money should be an issue for you
At this point,
anymore.
it's not about the money, it's personal.
Yeah, and I get that, but she has all the resources to go wherever the hell she wants. I don't think anybody on this island's gonna know where she went, considering they have the attention span of a literal squirrel.
I mean, I haven't lived here, so I want to know.
I also don't know how fast squirrels think. But...
I think they collect nuts. I think they collect nuts, eat shit, and reproduce. So, I'm sorry to say this, but unless you want to visit...
Shit if they're collecting nuts.
Never mind all that. Where is Seraph?
She could be at one of the hundreds, if not thousands, farmhouses on the continent. I know of one, and that belongs to Shalomar's brother.
Should we check that one out?
I don't know, do we? Does Seraph seem to be the kind of person that would go to a fucking
considering-
Shalomar
Bad
farm?
working.
Well, considering she's a bounty hunter and used ships as her main means of traveling, and his farmstead was up north in the middle of a landlocked area, I highly doubt she knows them.
Good point.
Dead end then.
Oh, is that the conclusion we've gone to now? I'm glad I could finally catch up.
Well, I use my locate spell, so I don't know. Locate object spell, so I don't know what
Can't
to do
locate
now.
the ship, can you?
Locate what?
The ship?
We
I mean,
never.
if I've
she's
seen
on?
it before, but I don't know what ship it is.
But you are familiar with it.
Do I?
Well, isn't it a new ship since Serafina got a new one after, well, a little incident at sea?
Oh, did you get a good look at her armor?
Did I? God?
No, you sadly did not.
Okay. I turn to them and I say, no, I did not.
Probably would have led to the pawn shop too. Son of a bitch.
Well,
I hate to tell you that I told you so, but Rowan puts his hand on Sarmenti's shoulder. But I told you so.
If I had a dagger, I would stab you right now.
Good thing this is my metal arm.
I wasn't talking about your arm.
Oh, I see. But
Well,
hey,
as you stood there, having this discussion, little boy runs up to Sarmenti with a cloth in hand. He goes, "Excuse me,
Oh, what's up,
are
little
you
boy?
Sarmenti?
What the yeah?
This is for you." And he hands you the cloth at this point.
Oh.
And this as well. And he puts a letter on top of it.
What?
Enjoy.
Thank
And
you.
he runs off.
The fuck was that about?
I feel like out of
I don't
character,
know.
I would want Soma to jump on it and chuck the thing as far away as she can. 'Cause
oh my
she'd think it was
god!
I feel like she'd think it was a bomb,
You could do
okay?
that. You could do that, debatably. Yeah, go ahead. I mean, if you want to, you can.
I think I might. I'm gonna have Soma see that cloth and then just full on bulldoze over, slap it out of his hand, and say, "Run!"
Wait, what the fuck?
Everyone get down!
You
It's a
can hear it sort
bomb!
of clang as it hits the ground as well.
Oh shit! That's Rowan also. Yeah, he takes a few steps back after hearing that.
Okay.
Sarmenti,
Sarmenti, what do you do?
Well, what? What? I step back.
Okay.
I,
Does everyone step back? Is that what I'm gathering right now?
I feel like
I step back.
I'm definitely hiding behind some sort of like bush or wall or something that I found. And my
Okay.
head's peeking out.
well,
Nothing happens.
I think it's a false alarm. Does it? Anybody have Mage Hand?
Yeah. I think I do.
I mean, pick it up to see if anything metallic falls out, and
Okay, I will do that.
Okay, so what are you doing exactly?
I
Cindy?
guess I'm picking it up and like
Shaking it about?
look
just to
shaking
see?
it, yeah.
Okay. So at this point, Sarmenti, you do notice items falling out of the pack seem to be your stuff that was left in Kudamesh.
oh shit.
Oh.
Oh, that's good.
I just like place it gently back down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just I'll rummage through.
Yeah. And would you like to check out the letter that you had as well?
Yeah.
So opening that, it says, "Sorry, Had to borrow this stuff. Thanks. Signed, Aril.
That son of a bitch.
You do notice that some of your daggers are still stained with blood, as is your rapier.
Yeah, I
as
did
well.
notice that.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
Soma peeks out from behind the bush and she goes, I was just keeping you all on your toes. Well done.
Yeah, and
Thank
now I'm
you,
in my
Drill
full
Master.
garb and mask with all my gear. Thanks.
You mind if I see those knives real quick?
Go ahead.
As Rowan just expects. Are they like just absolutely covered in like blood, or is it like?
Stains here and there. Not super consistent, I would say.
I think it adds detail.
You're telling me you don't clean your blades?
Hmm? Am I supposed to?
I believe most people who do, yes, you do indeed do that. As Rowan sort of like flips over the knife and hands it handle first back to Menti.
Well, considering my living conditions as I grab it back, I don't think I exactly had the time to do that.
Well, maybe it's something you could pick up now.
Maybe I could.
Well, indeed, it looks like tracking down Seraph is going to be quite the monumental task. Considering we have no one specialized in, well, tracking.
I mean, what about Aril?
I was gonna say, would Soma, being as part of a gang since over these past like few months, since she's a rogue now, would she know anyone in her group that would be good at tracking?
No, I would not say so. No, not for this situation in particular. Seraph isn't like a well-known person, to be fair. So.
Okay, then Soma keeps him.
All right. Very well.
Yeah, unless she's flaunting her wealth around and starting up her own miniature kingdom.
Who do you think Aril killed?
I'm not sure. And these days, as Hermenti said, it would be helpful to get a hold of him if any of us could.
You don't have any way?
He always kept me at
shows up.
that, and he's always kept me at arm's length regarding his business, so. Hell, whenever we were back up north in the Frostlands, it's not like he told me where he went during when everything went down. Nor what he was doing there in the first place. So yeah, we're in a bit of an impasse.
Who else would any of us know?
Well, considering Jane's connected to Tarkovska, I mean, we could possibly ask him if anybody's made any noticeable purchases in the land.
That's
but I
an
think
option.
that's quite a throw in the dark.
Here's another throw in the dark. Soma, you remember that rock you got from the other world?
Oh yeah. Why?
Well, I was just wondering. You know, she's a psychic. She did foresee pretty much all of this happening.
Oh, you mean the person that you tried to ruin my relationship with Valeria for? Yeah, you can go fuck off, Sarmenti.
What?
Oh.
Hey, yo.
Didn't see that coming, did ya?
Hey, yo.
Is this the consequences of my actions?
Oh, that was good. I did not see that coming, but I'm happy for it.
sort of burned that bridge down, did you, bud?
She just has this smirk on her face while she's looking at Sormenti, knowing she holds all the cards.
Yeah, but I have the secret 53rd card, Dagger.
Oh, fuck.
Are you really gonna stab me, Sormenti?
I very well could.
Come at me, bro! She takes out her longsword.
Rohan just steps
I
back.
would not advise it. I think.
Oh,
Who is that?
This is me. Hello, friend.
is that?
It is I, Valgun.
Oh!
How's everyone doing? Couldn't help but overhear everyone arguing. Could hear you from down the street, actually.
Oh, you know, just dealing with some intergroup turmoil.
Do you have a moment to deal with out-of-group turmoil?
I think that would be very much preferable.
Good to hear. Good to hear.
As long as, you know, Tormenty and Soma play nice. Rohan looks both of them.
You tell Sormenti to put his dagger out. I was just giving him the consequences of his fucking actions.
Okay, alright. Sarmenti, sometime down the road, I have no doubt, will somehow run it back into Seraph, huh?
Fine.
And until then, you can cash your checks of being a royal fool.
Oh. Whatever.
Alright?
Great. Great. I was told if I saw you again that I needed to speak with you, so I'm glad you showed up. Things have only gotten worse here. With the
Oh, to
absolute
joy.
and everything.
Alright. Well,
Temples across the nation are under attack at this point, I would dare say. But, funny enough, an invitation's been extended to you, Rohan.
oh, by who?
Shalomar himself.
Oh.
So he sends me off to another world just to send me another invite. Alright?
I'd say so. You willing
Well,
to chance that again?
what was that?
Are you
Sorry?
willing to chance that again?
Well, this time I won't let him get away.
Certainly hope not. Also, Velfi. I think we've met before. Right?
I think so.
Congratulations on the whole princess thing.
Thanks.
The kind of thing travels fast, unfortunately.
Uh-huh.
You don't sound very
Might
excited.
want to keep the hood up.
Yeah, I put my hood up.
Sound very excited at all, actually. Oh well. Anyways, yeah, I just was meant to pass that message along to you.
Alright, well, where does he wish to meet me then?
Your old temple. What's left of it, anyways.
He thinks he has the right to tread there, huh?
He does, and no one's been able to stop him.
Arkoska hasn't even done anything about this?
He's tried. Even himself. But I'm afraid he was wounded in trying to do so. He lives. Hopefully. But so does Shalomar.
Well then, ain't no stopping it. As Rohan just sort of like immediately starts wandering back to the temple.
Valgren will just simply let him go, I would say.
I follow.
Same.
Very well then. Going back to the temple, Rohan, it's still burnt to a crisp, but you're capable of entering it, I would say. The rubble's been removed from the entrance.
The moment before Rohan enters the building, you'll just see a blade appear out of thin air and just land in his hand.
Beautiful. Wonderful. All right. Let me find my playlist. Don't mind me. Making your way into the temple, Rohan, you're met with ash and spider webs. Some of the structures are barely hanging on as you make your way inside. The bodies of some Ilmater followers still strewn about the ground that you walk on.
Rowan's just in a dead silence.
Yep. Making your way down, you find yourself inside of the sermon room. And standing there, alone, a cloaked figure. Seems to be looking over a book of some sort.
Rowan will just step forward right next to them and look at the book.
It's one of the absolute, I would call it their Bible, essentially. Yeah.
I don't believe that's a formal doctrine of this place.
No, I don't believe it is either, Rohan. I don't believe it is either.
So, Shalomar, what do you want?
Well,
You come here to say your piece?
my piece has already been said, I believe. And now, perhaps, you'll give me my rightful send-off, won't you, Rohan?
What, you seek death?
I don't seek anything anymore, Rohan. I'm just here. I only felt it was right that it would be at your hand.
What of your cult? What about everything?
Oh, wish-wash, Rohan. None of it matters. Not in the grand scheme of things.
Then why bother attacking my temples in the first place?
I started to wonder that myself, and I don't think I've really come to a concrete answer. But it did give us what we needed. Which was your attention.
And why would you need that?
Serve a greater purpose, don't you, Rohan? At least you think you do, right? You want
Ever
to save
since
the
I took the
land.
oath.
You want to save the people that reside on it. I realized I myself could not wreak the vengeance I so wanted to. Not with you around. So, I'll leave it up to someone else. Someone a bit stronger. So, what's with the hesitancy?
I just expected more of a fight.
Yeah.
But all this time I was faced with a man too weak to even fulfill his ideals. Just caused too much pain and suffering along the way.
You can think that all you want, Rohan. But in the end, you'll see I was right. I was always right to some degree.
The only end is whenever I and you here and drag your bitch of a god back to the heavens to be judged.
Who's my god, Rohan?
Well, I assumed that all of this was done for the attention of dear Shar.
Just for her attention, you'd think me that cheap, do you?
Don't have a high opinion in the first place, so...
I'd say not. It's unfortunate. I thought highly of you, Rohan. Your tenacity, your determination. Your friends, he says as he gestures towards the party. Never willing to give up, no matter what you faced.
It's our burden to suffer.
Something like that. Something
So
like
then,
that, indeed.
tell me, who was this all for?
I told you, Rohan, already. It means nothing anymore. All this revenge, everything I was going to cast on the land, it hardly matters. Everyone who hurt me, well, it's already been dealt with in some way or another.
Can I do an insight check from where I'm standing on
I was
him?
gonna ask the same thing.
Go for it.
Let's see where. 21?
Oh, yeah, as far as you can tell, he's being genuine. He's telling
Okay.
the truth.
That was a crap roll.
Doing great.
Ralphie, you can't tell anything. Might need glasses. It's fine.
Fuck.
I can't even see his face, Crimson.
He's kind of fuzzy. I
can't
don't
see
know.
without my glasses. You go and looks at you, Rohan, and says, "In doing this, I'll even give you your Kindrael back in some form or another, I suppose."
The hell that's supposed to mean?
I've been honest with you this whole time. What reason do I have to lie now? I mean, I lied when I was the old man, but that's the only time. I'll give her back to you. Some way. Spirit, maybe. Put her inside that holy symbol you carry around, maybe. Who knows? Either way, I've got no use for her anymore.
Well then, Shalomar.
Mm-hmm.
May Illuminator forgive you,
May he.
but I cannot. As Rowan just sort of grabs him face first with his robotic arm and just point blank casts Eldritch Blast.
Oh,
Let's see
shit.
it.
Oh fuck.
Oh my god.
Is damage an actual like factor? Because I might change the spell if that's the case.
Not particularly, no.
Okay.
But that's what you're using?
Yeah.
Eldritch Blast? Okay.
So
Phenomenal.
let me find it. 26.
Oh my god. So you all watch as Rohan casts his Eldritch Blast and destroys Shalomar right in front of you. But when you do that, Rohan,
I was
You
waiting
see-
for that.
I know,
What?
same.
with doing that, Rohan, you see a myriad of souls come out of the body that you've destroyed, screaming, shouting, so on and so forth, as they sort of go through the roof of the room that you stand in and out of your sight.
That can't be good.
See many of them. And thusly, after it ends, you're met with silence.
Rowan's just still stood there, still posed, until eventually he just lowers his arm and walks to the back of the sermon wall and just slides down it.
Soma under her breath says, "They think I have anger problems."
Don't even worry about it. Alright. Go on.
Well,
Any-
I guess he's dead now. Anyway.
Who knows? He might just get resurrected again. And again and again. But
Soma goes over to sit down next to Rohan against the wall and just lightly puts her hand on his knee and just pats it and just sits there in silence with it.
Rowan's just gonna let it happen, and eventually just like his own hand's gonna fall to her hand patting,
Mm-hmm.
and you can just feel a tight squeeze.
Oh, buddies! She, I think, has like, he's not looking at her face, but in her eyes there's like a small glimmer of hope and happiness in there. Even though she knows he's dealing with a lot, she's like happy for her friendship with him.
I just don't understand. After everything he did, after everyone he killed, he just gave up.
Was it giving up?
Yeah, are we sure that's what it was? Maybe
Maybe it was part of a plan.
Yeah.
Was it? I don't know what kind of plan involves having yourself be resurrected and then die. Again. He just seemed like somebody who wanted out. But I just couldn't let him walk away. I should have drugged him through the street, should have brought him back to the castle and... But... I don't know. As he just sort of like uses his machine arm to, even with all like the grime on it, just sort of like wipe his face.
Soma turns to him and just says, "Hey, I get it. I've been looking for revenge on the death of my sister my entire life. So I know what it means to want to kill someone after they've killed a loved one. It's hard. And I'm not gonna lie to you, man. It's not gonna get easier for me now that you've chosen this. But just know that wherever you head, I'm with you."
Well, I'm thankful. I didn't lie to him. I truly hope that Ilmater could forgive him. That despite everything he did, that their souls would also forgive him.
Well, you're a better person than I was. I hope people rotten.
And what did I do in response? Tried to militarize my own people, and look where that ended. If I hadn't done any of this, no one would have died.
Well, we never know where our actions lead us until they happen. You know, it sounds like a load of crap, but it's true. You had no idea this was going to end up where we ended up. You just did what you thought was best. Right? That's all we can do.
Well, regardless, I can't return back to the church. I can't do this to my fellow followers. They'll go on without me. And all I can do is just wander the earths. Until eventually, maybe, I get to my ultimate goal.
Well, don't you think they would let you back? I mean, isn't Ilmater all about forgiveness?
Not that, I don't want them to get dragged in this anymore.
I get that.
And that goes for you all too.
Well, I won't leave you. You know my life's fucked as it is, so you got me for life, buddy. If you'll have me.
Know what my life is.
He's like, why did I ever come with you guys?
How my life got turned upside down.
Oh, it's the Princess of Gudamash. It makes sense. It all checks out.
Uh-huh.
It even works thematically.
thank you, Soma.
She just squeezes his hand.
And thank you, Sarmenti and Delphi, for just being around.
Yeah, no problem.
I know you got dragged in all this mess, but when the time comes, I'll make sure I won't drag you down with me. Somehow, some way, I'll get to Shar.
When he says the word Shar, Soma kind of tenses a little bit, but doesn't do anything more.
Rowan's just gonna go ahead, get up,
Mm-hmm.
take off his cloak, and throw it over Shalomar's body.
Mm.
And he's gonna pick him up, not like with princess carrying, but like over the shoulder.
Mm-hmm. Right. Like a fireman carry, basically.
Yeah. And just start walking out of the temple.
And with that,
I'll get up and follow.
I would like everyone to give me
Oh,
a
no.
dexterity saving throw.
No!
Let's go!
We're having a moment, and I'm gonna go unconscious.
You don't know that yet.
Nah, look, you're fine.
Wrong one.
Everything's fine. No, roll on one.
Oh.
Oh, perfect.
17.
8.
17? Wait. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So, as you're making your way towards the exit, from the darkness of the temple, these nets launch out at you,
Oh my
ensnaring
God.
you in them. And I'm going to say, Belfi and Rohan, the impact of being knocked to the ground by this, unfortunately, is going to set you unconscious. Soma and Sarmenti, however, when you are hit by this, you're still conscious. You're just unable to escape these nets currently.
I feel like internally someone goes, "Yes, didn't get knocked out."
You hear the sound of 2 pairs of feet hitting the floor, walking towards you. Give me, Sarmenti and Soma, give me perception checks.
18.
Beautiful.
16.
All right, perfect. So, Soma and Sarmenti, your eyes adjust. I don't know that Sarmenti would know this, but as your eyes adjust, Soma, you are able to see Augury and Ariel.
No! Okay, I feel like as soon as Soma registers that, she starts, like, foaming at the mouth, and she just goes, "Augury, what are you doing here?"
Augury sort of
Oh,
stops
hey, it's
and
Ariel.
looks down at Soma, and she goes, "Oh, I didn't even realize that was you, Soma. Good to see you again. Good to see you again.
Me, my ass, what are you doing here?
Get what we came here for, please. I don't want to disturb Soma's rest too long."
What?
No, you will be sleeping soon enough.
Is that a threat? And she starts, like, trying to get up again, and obviously it doesn't do anything, but...
No, more of a prediction, kind of a promise. It'll happen.
What is
Ariel's
your
sort of walking around. He goes by Rohan, who had Shalomar's corpse. He goes, well, considering he's already skeletal, I think we're just going to have to take this and go, as he, like, rips Shalomar's hand from his body. But I think this will net a nice profit, don't you? He sort of holds it up and lets Augury look at it, and she's like, yeah, I think it will. I really think it will. Ariel looks back towards Sarmenti and he's like, hey, sorry about having to restrain you and everything. It's just part of the deal.
Oh, yeah, no,
you know?
I get it. Yeah, I get it.
Appreciate it.
You get it? Sarmenti, shut the fuck up. What are you doing here? What do you want with Shalomar's hand?
You don't
Hey,
think that's a
business
good
is
product?
business.
Sarmenti, can we leave you conscious? Can we trust
Yeah,
you with
yeah.
that? Cool.
Yeah, totally.
Augury sort of takes the hand, bags it, and she looks at Soma and says, Soma, don't you worry your pretty little head about what we're doing, okay?
She just starts growling, like, really deep within her chest.
And then Augury gives Soma a nice, swift kick to the face,
Oh, damn it.
knocking her unconscious.
She just said pretty face, and now it's not.
With that, they make their way out.
I feel like
leaving you
as
there.
she was going to kick her, she goes, God, son of a... And it just...
Yeah, absolutely. And then Augury and Aril make their way out of the temple, leaving Sarmenti there conscious, and now I need everyone that's not Sarmenti to give me a constitution check.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Check, not saving throw?
Correct.
How am I gonna get out of here?
Oh god damn it, this is the saving throw.
No!
No, but that's the same thing.
Maybe I should have
Oh, nat 20.
declined.
Hey,
Oh
yo.
my god, 19.
All right, Velfi, you're the first one to come back to consciousness as you've been released from your net, and Sarmenti is sort of just playing his lute in the distance, I would probably say.
Sarmenti?
Oh, good. You're back.
What happened?
Green Mist, Nets, Aril, and some lizard lady, I believe, came in, stole Shalomar's hand, kicked, what's her face, Soma in the face, and then left. That's about
Good.
it, really. How you doing?
I'm all right. Should we wake the others up?
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
I guess I try to wake the others up.
With that, you are able to wake the others up. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. So Rohan and Soma, you come back to consciousness now.
Soma starts screaming, Where is she? Let me at her!
Where's who? Rohan's like...
She looks at Rohan and goes, It was fucking Augury and your goddamn brother.
Oh, her, yeah. Thought I
Fucking
recognized
You're
her.
absolutely useless.
What? They're the one
What's
who
the
set
deal
up
with
those
Augury
nets?
again?
Never. Oh, fucking shut up, Sarmenti. Rohan, it was Augury and Aril, and they came and they. Apparently they wanted something, and they said this would do fine, and they fucking took Shalomar's hand, and then they left, and then fucking Augury kicked me in the face. Just add that to another thing that I want to slap her for.
Sarmenti, they didn't knock you out?
I mean, they
No,
asked.
because he was all like, oh, everything's fine, this is great, I'm just here chilling, do what you need.
Sorry.
My laugh is in
God.
character.
Okay, well, well, shit. I'm not sure if this summarizes the prophecy of him betraying me, or if it just goes all downhill from here. They might be trying to
Sarmenti,
bring him back.
do you know Ril or something?
Do I? Yeah, he's the guy that freed me.
But you weren't upset when he attacked us?
No, I understand this, like, business.
Okay.
Soma rolls her eyes, like, almost hear it.
Well, can I just recommend maybe not trying to go into the business they're in?
Hey, you don't know what business is like.
What are they... Like, why do they want to sell his hand?
I want to know.
I don't know. All I know is that they're still fairly prevalent in the soul trading deal,
I mean,
so
maybe Shalomar is worth 100 million gold.
I don't think they trade in gold. I think that's a little too mundane for them.
Really?
I think it's concepts that mortal men were never meant to truly understand. But shit. Now what? How long have we been out? Ron looks over to Sarmenti.
About what is it, God?
You're in a completely different temple now, by the way. You've been
What the fuck?
transported.
What?
Yeah. Sarmenti would have known this. You've been transported and traveled across the nation at this point, yeah.
What the fuck?
Why does this keep happening?
And Sarmenti just went fucking along with it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Business
Part
is
of
business.
business.
What can I say?
Oh my
Okay, now let's read it. Where the hell are we? Is there
You
any
just
like?
noticed?
Is there any like?
This is the temple by Ratter. At this
Oh.
point, where did you fight Fiddlesticks in here? I think you did, unless I'm mistaken. Yeah.
Was this the Dragon Fiddlesticks fight?
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Yeah.
Doesn't
So you're
sound
in
like a
that
good
temple
fight.
once again. Oh, it was a good fight. It was a great fight, even. Yeah, you're in that. So you're by Ratter at this point. A distance away from Vecna, yeah.
now why the hell did they bring us here? More importantly, Rowan just sort of automatically gets up
Mm-hmm.
and opens it. Can I open the door, or is it locked?
Yeah, you can open the door.
I'm open the door and just make sure there are people alive.
Oh yeah, the temple's still functional, as you can see people ushering around, and it's still in use at this point by Ilmater followers as well.
Thank you, Elmater. At least nothing happened to them.
One of them spots you and it's like, Brother Rohan, you're awake again.
Oh, yes.
How are your robes, Brother Rohan?
Oh, apologies. Have I been undressed on the way here, or?
Your robes were with Shalomar last you saw.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you just kind of have your armor and whatnot underneath it, I would say. Your
the
usual clothes.
draped over a dead man.
Well, at least it's not that you're not the dead man and they're draped over.
Do you know who brought us here?
Yes, a tiefling and your brother, Aril, I believe.
You wouldn't have happened to hear them say where they were going, or are they still here?
No, they left shortly after they dropped you off. They said you'd been injured in some kind of battle and you needed to be cared for, so we put you in the
Yeah,
right
that was
ward.
bullshit. They're the ones that knocked us out.
Oh. I'm sorry to hear that.
Well,
And
regardless.
this nut over here, and she points to Sarmenti, just went along with the whole fucking thing.
Why?
Have you ever heard of loyalty?
Loyalty to who? I follow myself.
Well, good to know for the future.
I can't blame him. I mean, he has little stake in this. It's not like Ariel has his money, or has ever done anything to fuck him over, so.
We did receive a letter while you were out, I'm afraid.
Oh? What is it?
It's well, we didn't open it, but it seems to be royalty from Kudamesh, we believe.
Oh,
Oh, to joy.
give it here.
Ron. Yeah.
Melfi.
Here you go.
I don't know why it's royalty. It's I don't
Oh
Oh.
boy, our first royalty
That is
mail.
strange.
know. Can I tell who it's
However,
from?
Before we continue, we are going to have to cut it short today since we're missing half of the crew, and I can't really move forward with some things, so I'm going to leave it on a cliffhanger as to what's in that letter at the moment.
Oh.
And we will see next week what is in the letter.
Oh
To
my
Velvet.
god.
Joy
Oh.
to the world. He hath what's the I don't know. I'm not a religious person. I don't actually know the lyrics. But here at the end here, I do wonder how we're feeling in and out of character, starting with Leslie down here at the bottom.
damn it. Oh wow. A lot of shit went down. It was kind of a an emotional roller coaster episode, which I always enjoy.
Yep.
Because I think Rohan finally got his revenge, but he's realizing what that's doing to him. I'm glad him and Soma are kind of trying to. Well, Soma's trying to fix her relationship with him, obviously, and she's hoping that that'll end up mending. Because she gets revenge. She totally gets it. She's fucking pissed at Sarmenti for multiple reasons. So we'll just let that air itself out. I think she's fired up for seeing Augury for the first time in years now, so she's like, it was a good reminder as to what she's doing right now.
Right.
So, yeah, it started out nice because she got a full helping of meat and got to make fun of Elfie, and then it just ended in like a wreck.
Yeah, it did that. It certainly did that.
So I had a blast. I think Soma's in a hard place right now because she was really happy to kind of fix her stuff with Rohan, and now she's pissed all over again. So, yeah, I'm stoked to see what goes next.
All right. Sarmenti.
I finally got an excuse to properly play my character this week.
Let's go. We did it.
He's the dashing rogue.
Rogue Bard.
Actually, pure bard.
Oh. Tim-san.
I think in character, Rohan is there's a lot of mixed feelings,
Yep.
Shalomar just being so, I don't know, defeated. I'm not sure if that's the correct term, but
right.
It has certainly had an effect on Rohan, and yeah, I am very much enjoying that Rohan and Soma are basically foils of each other right now.
Woo!
Right.
But yeah, and our character's like, whoa, yeah, I'm in the same boat as Leslie. Like, I wasn't expecting this session to get that dark, or to get to that place. I did not anticipate that we would kill Shalomar.
Yep.
In this in this episode, but that's
what we're here
for.
It's
Fun of it.
Turns and twists. The way the world turns. Lindy. Princess Velfie. Your Majesty.
Oh man.
The second.
I think she's mostly feeling apprehensive, I think is the word.
Okay.
Apprehensive about Darby Rowan, who's gonna be after her, and she took his ship.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem.
And apprehensive about being like royalty and trying to maneuver that.
Yeah, that is fair.
I'm having a good time.
How'd she enjoy her time with Phyla Corin?
she was like really suspicious, but
Super
like everything turned out fine.
Yeah,
so it's like okay.
I love.
But he definitely seems like he's like got an agenda, but then doesn't seem like he has an agenda. So yeah, it's confusing.
Right. He's a mixed bag. That one, I'll say.
Yeah.
What are you gonna say, Tim?
Whenever you two were having a conversation, Smiley, like after 5 minutes, is just like, "Well, they've been in there for a while." And then we just kept on talking, and it's like, "Oh God, they've been in there for a long while."
Yeah, they had quite the conversation, those two. I'll be quite
honest.
honest.
I was like, is he trying to do something or what?
We were all very concerned as to what happened.
We were both being very inquisitive back and forth about that conversation, because I would ask something and then Lindy would be like, well, what do you think? And I'm like, well, I don't know what you think about that. And it was so like talking daggers, basically, is what was happening.
Yeah.
We were just deflecting back and forth. It was so funny. Oh, can't wait for him to make another appearance. He's quite the character. Phyla, I love him.
Farquaad.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
God.
sorry, I just couldn't help myself.
Yeah, wait till you meet his brother Foraquaden.
Oh my God.
I'm Foraquaden.
Oh no.
Some of you may die,
and
I am okay with that.
I'm willing to make. All right, everyone want to say goodbye to the stream?
Bye, stream.
Bye, chat.
Goodbye, everybody.